Everyone, I'm Bethany. I am an Evolution Fitness athlete and I am also our marketing person here at Evolution Fitness. And I just wanted to make this video first and foremost as a way to thank Justin for everything he has done for me with training and diet and helping me make this transformation, and second of all to tell you about my transformation and my story of how I got to where I am now. So I guess I'll start in January. I had just started a weight training program when I met Justin, and at the time I had a shoulder injury and a hip problem that I was kind of trying to work through. I've been doing a lot of yoga at that time. I was really into Ashtanga yoga, which I still love, but I was doing it daily, and I'd kind of overworked myself and was suffering from some injuries for that. And I got to talking to Justin about it, and I asked him to start training me, and so I started a weightlifting program with him, and he was so great about helping me work around my injuries and helping me do some therapy to recover from what I'd hurt. And things were going really well with the training. I was starting to lift I think 6 days a week. Sometimes I wouldn't take a rest day, which I know you should, because it was so much fun. I wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to be lifting every day, and he would write out my lift every day, and I was enjoying it. I was getting stronger. I was putting on some muscle. I was starting to lose a little fat, and I was falling in love with weightlifting. And I think we'd been training in the gym together for maybe a few weeks when I asked him to also write me a diet or nutrition plan. And I've always had issues with diets. Everyone knows diets can be very hard. And my dieting had been a roller coaster. I've tried every diet. I've tried, different shake programs. I've tried low carb diets. I've tried no processed foods. I think at one point I even went on some diet, a vegetarian diet basically. I cut out all meat, and sometimes I would lose a couple pounds, 2 or 3, but it wouldn't take much and I would gain it back. It was probably just water weight. But Justin sat down with me to go over what I wanted, what my goals were. We talked about, what I like to eat, what I don't like to eat, and he came up with a diet and a meal plan that really worked with my schedule, with what I enjoyed eating, and it was also, it's very clean. And he also showed me, about meal prepping, which has changed my life forever. And I started the diet, and it was, a big change, but started going really well, really quickly. And I was loving what I was eating. I was eating healthy food that tasted phenomenal. He gave me simple recipes that I could make and that I could prep ahead of time so that I would have my meals, for a couple days done at once, or even a week. I could do a week's worth of meals at one time. And another thing is, I've always had some health issues as far as digestion goes, and I'm lactose intolerant, and I've had my gallbladder taken out, and food has always been very touchy for me because I have such a sensitive stomach. And I started noticing that I was never getting stomach aches, and I was never getting bloated or having digestion issues, and I never had that much. I never felt that healthy, and it blew my mind. That was something I noticed probably within a week or two. I was like, oh my God, I haven't had a stomach ache in a week. That never happened. That was rare. And to this day, I have never felt healthier, and it's all thanks to the diet he put me on and helped me adjust to, and now it is my lifestyle. This is not something I ever want to give up because I love the way I eat. I love what I eat, and even if I hadn't lost a single pound, just the way I feel would have been worth it because I never felt healthier. But I did lose weight. I think I lost about 10 pounds within, I want to say 2 months, maybe less. And it was staying off. It was weight that was staying off. And I was putting on muscle at the same time, which, everyone knows muscle weighs more than fat. So it was, my progress was phenomenal. I was feeling fantastic. And another thing that Justin did for me was he educated me on the foods I was eating and the macronutrients and how they affected my body. And, because I didn't know, like, well, why should I eat this much protein? He really was able to explain it in a way I understood, and it actually pushed me to educate myself even more on what I put in my body and what it does for me, and that has made a huge difference as well. It's a fascinating science, and so, I had the workouts were going great, the diet was going great, I, was starting to feel amazing, and that's when I decided that I wanted to compete in a figure show. And it was in the beginning of July. I decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to compete. And so, Justin went over, this is what it's going to entail. It is not an easy process. He's very, straightforward about things. And I was like, I can do this. And he's like, okay. And he had my back and he supported me. And obviously I asked him to coach and be my prep coach with training and dieting. And we started in the beginning of July. And that was 14 weeks out. And here I am now. I'm less than 5 weeks out. And things are going so well. A prep is not easy. The diet is very strict. The training is very goal-oriented. But Justin still makes it fun, and my meals are still delicious. And, I told him one day, I was like, I don't even feel like I'm prepping because, like, I ate this amazing meal, it's kind of funny. And it's been amazing, and I can't wait to, finish my prep and do my first show. It's in October. But just the way Justin is a motivator, and he is just amazing at, helping you achieve your goals and helping you keep those in mind. When things get hard, when I want to eat a cupcake, it's like, do you really need that cupcake? And he's a great coach. He's a great nutritionist. He's a great trainer. And I would recommend him to anyone. And your goal doesn't have to be doing a show. It can just be like, hey, I want to drop 10 pounds before this wedding next summer. Or, if you do want to do a show, he's a great prep coach as well. But I highly recommend him, whether you just want a diet or if you just want training or you want both. I do both. And it's going phenomenally well. And he has helped me love this lifestyle. It's one I plan to keep for the rest of my life because feeling this great, like, there's nothing better than feeling healthy and happy and energized. And so I hope, when you see this, that it can motivate you to take that step to also change your life. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, doing a show. It can be something small, like just changing your diet. But every step counts, and I highly recommend Evolution Fitness to help you make that change. So I hope you enjoy this video. Check out my transformation pictures, and I will be around.